Kazanmak için önce kafanın ferah olması gerekir. Mücadele stresli, koşullar zorluysa yeni Head & Shoulders Men spor ferahlığı. İlk kullanımdan itibaren %100'e kadar kepek koruması ve benzersiz mentor ferahlığıyla sen de kafanı ferahlat, kazanmaya başla. Ben bu kafayla daha çok kazanırım. Yeni Head & Shoulders Men spor ferahlığı. Kazanmak kafada başlar.
New York Knicks ilk maçı kazandı ama NBA finalinde yolculuk asla durmuyor. Yeni bir gün, yeni fırsatlar demek. Bugün de Antonio Spurs'ün yıldız oyun kurucusu De'Aaron Fox'la buluştuk. De'Aaron Fox'a Victor Wembanyama ile ilişkisinden Stephon Castle ve Dylan Harper'a ilk maçta nelerin yanlış gittiğinden kendi kariyerine kadar pek çok soru sordum. Şimdi isterseniz Fox röportajına gidelim. Star'la De'Aaron Fox'la birlikteyiz. Welcome to our show, De'Aaron.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And first of all, how does it finally be here in the finals?
I mean, it feels great. This is something that I think every basketball player dreams of. This and probably Olympics, the highest stages of basketball. So it feels good to be here.
And after game one, Karl-Anthony Towns said that I felt like a kid out there. What were your emotions out there? Did you remember all your journey from Sacramento Kings to here?
I mean, I remember just all my basketball journey, playing AAU basketball to high school, college, first getting drafted in the NBA, obviously, fighting in the playoffs and just trying to get here. But we know that the work isn't done yet.
And speaking of game one, what went wrong for you guys out there?
I think them getting offensive rebounds and getting out in transition were the big things. We had a 1-point lead. They get an offensive rebound, hit a three, and then we never got the lead again. So I think that's one of the bigger things to fix. And then for myself is, you just got to make shots.
And New York Knicks are really great at offensive rebounding, especially Josh Hart. But in the first half, you guys doing good job, I think, contesting rebounds. What went wrong in the second half? It's fatigue or concentration, lack of concentration?
I think it's just that. That's how we were able to come out into the second half and then get an 11-point lead because we kept them off the glass. And then once they started getting those rebounds and getting kick-out threes, I think that's kind of where it went wrong.
And in Spurs, you guys have incredible depth at point guard with Castle, Harper, and you, veteran leader. How did you guys manage the tempo and pace and share the ball with each other?
I think that's what you just do whenever you're trying to win. You sacrifice for one another. There are times where someone does have to just break someone down and make a play for themselves. But for a majority of the game, we like to move the ball, get their defense rotating, and I think it makes it easier for us.
And like I said, you're the veteran leader of this young core. How did you decide that finally when to look for your own shot or when to look for the pass to others? How did you decide the balance?
There's no real explanation for it, but there is a rhyme or reason. Whenever you touch the paint, if they're not helping, you score. If they do help, you move the ball, and that gets the dominoes falling.
And how did you describe your relationship with Victor Wembanyama? Because it's a classical point guard center relationship, but it's much more than I think because it's not classical center.
Yeah, no, it's great. You want to try to figure out where he wants the ball and where he wants things because he's not the normal center. He's not just ducking in and just catching lobs. He wants the ball. Sometimes he brings the ball down. Sometimes he pops. Sometimes he rolls. Sometimes he posts up. Sometimes he's in a dunker. He does many different things, and obviously it's great for us, but. You do have to learn, where he wants his spots because once you do, it makes him better and it makes it easier for yourself.
As a guard, it's hard, right? It's not like playing with Domantas Sabonis or other big guys in the league. He's much more different than the others.
Yeah, like I said, that's why you have to learn his tendencies and where he wants the ball because, if you think he's rolling and he pops, you can turn the ball over. If you think he's going for a lob, he ends up, going somewhere else, you can turn the ball over. But once you have that chemistry, once you know what each other wants, it makes the game easier.
And what do you think about the New York Knicks? Because they progress throughout the playoffs in the defensive wise, and they are right now the great defensive team. What do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, they've been playing well, the entire players. There's a reason that their last two series, they swept the teams. But we have to continue to worry about us, go through our process. Whenever we did that, that's how we were able to grow the lead. And when we didn't, they fought back and took the lead.
And how do you describe playing against Jalen Brunson?
JB's been the guy that he's been. We played against each other in high school. He's always been savvy. He's always been strong. He's always been quick. He's always been able to make shots. And you just try to make it tough on him as possible.
He was like that in high school too?
Oh, yeah.
Mid-range master in high school too?
Mid-range threes, get to the basket floaters. He's always had the arsenal.
And before Jalen Brunson, you faced against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What do you think about the difference between guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and guarding Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, I mean, we've played, and then we played Ant before that, so it's like you play these stars who all can score the ball in a plethora of ways, but they do it differently. So you're not guarding them the same way. You try to give them different looks, try to be physical. You just try to make it tough on them.
And they are both great at faking shots, right? It's hard to guard the point guards like that,
Yeah,
because you don't know when their shot is coming up.
You got to stay down on shot fakes. Because if you're fouling them, giving them free throws, they're able to rest, they're able to see the ball go through, and it just gets them into a rhythm. So trying to defend them, make it tough without fouling is obviously a hard thing to do.
And what do you think about the term clutch means? Because we both right now apply to Jalen Brunson, and you were the clutch player of the year.
Yeah, I mean,
is it real? Clutch term, is it real for a basketball player?
I mean, there are times where you could just not be having a good game, and then towards the end of the game, for some reason, the floodgates seem to open. And we made it tough on him, and then he was able to close the game out. So I definitely think it's a real thing. But you just try to make it tough on him, so that he's not able to get that rhythm.
So you believe in hot hand, right? You think hot hand is real?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, for a player, you can feel it.
Yeah. I mean, especially once you get into that groove as a player, you definitely understand it.
And what do you think about Dylan Harper? Do you think that Dylan Harper can reach the heights of superstar like SGA or Jalen Brunson one day?
Yeah, Dylan would definitely be a star, 1,000%. I mean, you see the things that he does as a 20-year-old, and obviously majority of the season while he was 19, like those things aren't normal for someone that young coming into the league.
But I don't think he's rookie in terms of classical rookie, right?
No,
he's much more mature beyond his age.
Yeah, 1,000%. He has the finishing ability and just the savviness of a veteran.
And Castle, what do you think about Castle too? Because it's like young Russell Westbrook to me.
I mean, Steph's a Swiss Army knife. He's guarded bigs, he guards guards, he guards wings. He gets us into our offense. He scores. He does a lot of things for us on the court.
And what do you think about the rest of the series for you?
I mean, I think we're ready. We try to go in, we try to adjust to the things that we need to adjust to, and try to put ourselves in position to win a championship.
And what do you think about your goals personally in this series? You can think that physically or psychologically you can be better at the rest of the games?
Definitely. I mean, like I said, just score more, make shots, get my team involved, and put ourselves in position.